Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to explore a profound and often overlooked aspect of our lives: silence. In a world teeming with noise, we seldom appreciate the power and wisdom that silence offers. This speech, titled "Remain Silent, Cut Off with Everyone," invites you to journey inward, to discover the strength that lies in retreating from the clamor and finding solace in solitude. We will traverse the realms of self-awareness, resilience, and inner peace, drawing on the art of deliberate silence as a transformative tool. The power of silence is a concept that transcends mere absence of sound. It is a profound and dynamic force capable of shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways that are both subtle and transformative. In a society driven by constant communication and instant gratification, silence is often perceived as a void, a space to be filled with words or noise. However, silence possesses an inherent strength, one that can convey more than words ever could. Silence is a language of its own, a universal mode of communication that can express empathy, understanding, and presence. Consider the moments when words fail, when the weight of a situation is too heavy for language to bear. In such times, a silent presence speaks volumes, offering comfort and solidarity that no spoken word could match. This silent strength is not passive, it is active, deliberate, and immensely powerful. In the realm of personal growth, silence serves as a mirror, reflecting our innermost thoughts and feelings back at us. It provides a space for introspection, allowing us to confront our fears, insecurities, and dreams without the distraction of external voices. This confrontation, though uncomfortable at times, is essential for self-awareness and growth. Silence strips away the noise of the outside world, leaving us with only our truth. Moreover, silence can be a powerful tool in communication and negotiation. In conversations, strategic pauses and thoughtful silences can shift the dynamics, compelling others to reflect and respond more thoughtfully. Silence can command attention, emphasize points, and convey confidence. It creates a sense of anticipation, drawing others in and making them listen more intently. In the context of creativity and problem-solving, silence fosters an environment where ideas can flourish. It is in these quiet moments that our minds can wander, explore new possibilities, and connect disparate thoughts. The absence of noise creates a fertile ground for innovation, where our creative faculties can operate at their fullest potential. Silence also holds the power to heal. In moments of distress or trauma, silence allows for the processing of emotions, the sorting of thoughts, and the finding of peace. It is in silence that we often find clarity, gaining insights that may elude us amidst the chaos of sound. The restorative nature of silence can rejuvenate the mind and spirit, offering a sanctuary from the relentless pace of life. The power of silence lies in its ability to make us more present, more attuned to the nuances of our environment and the subtleties of human interaction. It sharpens our senses, heightens our awareness, and deepens our connections with others. Through silence, we cultivate patience, humility, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In embracing the power of silence, we discover a profound tool for navigating the complexities of life. It is a source of strength, clarity, and connection, guiding us towards a more mindful and intentional existence. Silence, far from being an absence, is a presence, a powerful, transformative force that holds the potential to change our lives in remarkable ways. Isolation versus solitude is a nuanced distinction that holds significant implications for our mental and emotional well-being. While both involve being alone, they are fundamentally different experiences that can either hinder or foster personal growth, depending on how they are approached and understood. In this exploration, we delve into the depths of these two states, uncovering their impact on our lives and the ways in which we can transform solitude into a powerful, enriching experience. Isolation is often perceived as a state of being cut off from others, imposed either by circumstance or choice. It can be a condition marked by feelings of loneliness, alienation, and disconnection. When one is isolated, there is a sense of being removed from the social fabric, a detachment that can lead to emotional distress and a diminished sense of self-worth. This form of solitude is often accompanied by a yearning for connection, a longing to bridge the gap that separates us from the world, a Confucius, and the feeling of being related to each other. The human experience is deeply rooted in connection. Our relationships, interactions, and shared experiences are integral to our identity and well-being. Isolation, when prolonged or unintentional, can create a void, a space where negative emotions such as anxiety, sadness, and hopelessness can thrive. In this state, the absence of social support and meaningful engagement can exacerbate feelings of vulnerability, making it challenging to navigate life's complexities. Solitude, on the other hand, is a chosen state of being alone, a deliberate retreat from the noise and distractions of the world. Unlike isolation, solitude is not characterized by a lack of connection, but by a purposeful disengagement to create space for self-reflection, introspection, and rejuvenation. It is a sanctuary where we can recharge, gain clarity, and foster a deeper understanding of ourselves. In solitude, we find the opportunity to listen to our inner voice, to tune in to our thoughts and emotions without the interference of external influences. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth and development, as it allows us to confront our truths, embrace our imperfections, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Solitude becomes a canvas upon which we can paint the contours of our identity, free from the judgments and expectations of others. The practice of solitude is an act of self-care, a recognition of the need to replenish our emotional reserves and recalibrate our focus. In these moments of quiet, we can engage in activities that nourish our soul, whether it be meditation, reading, writing, or simply sitting in stillness. These practices foster a sense of mindfulness, grounding us in the present moment and helping us cultivate a sense of gratitude for the simplicity of being. Moreover, solitude provides the space for creativity to flourish. Without the distractions of the external world, our minds are free to wander, to explore new ideas, and to connect seemingly unrelated concepts. This creative incubation often leads to breakthroughs and innovations, as the quietude allows us to tap into the depths of our imagination and ingenuity. It is important to recognize that solitude does not mean permanent disconnection. Rather, it is a temporary withdrawal, a pause that allows us to return to our interactions with renewed energy and perspective. When we emerge from solitude, we bring with us a sense of clarity and purpose, enhancing the quality of our relationships and contributions to the world. To embrace solitude is to acknowledge the value of our own company, to find contentment in being with ourselves. It is a journey inward, a pilgrimage to the core of our being, where we can confront our fears, celebrate our strengths, and nurture our dreams. In this space, we learn to be comfortable in our own skin, to find solace in our solitude, and to appreciate the beauty of our individuality. The distinction between isolation and solitude lies in our approach and perception. Isolation can be a source of pain and disconnection, while solitude is a wellspring of strength and self-discovery. By choosing solitude, we reclaim our autonomy, our capacity to shape our narrative, and our ability to find peace within ourselves. It is in this chosen aloneness that we unlock the potential to grow, to heal, and to thrive. Reflection and self-discovery are integral to the human experience, offering pathways to deeper understanding and personal evolution. In the fast-pacing rhythms of contemporary life, we often overlook the value of pausing to reflect, opting instead for constant motion and distraction. Yet, it is through deliberate reflection that we unlock the door to self-discovery, a process that allows us to navigate the complexities of our inner world and emerge with a clearer sense of who we are and what we seek. Reflection is the act of looking inward, a contemplative practice that invites us to examine our thoughts, feelings, and actions with honesty and curiosity. It is a space where we can step back from the immediacy of our experiences and assess them from a distance, gaining insights that are often obscured by the noise of daily life. This process of introspection is not merely about recounting events, but about engaging with our inner narrative, seeking to understand the motivations, fears, and desires that drive us. In the quiet moments of reflection, we begin to untangle the intricate web of our emotions, recognizing patterns that may have gone unnoticed. We come face to face with our vulnerabilities, our strengths, and the beliefs that shape our perception of the world. This heightened awareness is a crucial step in the journey of self-discovery, as it allows us to see ourselves with greater clarity and compassion. Self-discovery is an unfolding process, a continuous exploration of our identity and purpose. It is not a destination, but a dynamic journey that evolves as we grow and change. Through reflection, we gain a deeper understanding of our values, passions, and aspirations. We begin to identify what truly matters to us, what brings us joy, and what aligns with our authentic self. One of the most profound aspects of self-discovery is the ability to recognize and challenge the limitations we have placed upon ourselves. Often, we operate within the confines of societal expectations, cultural norms, or self-imposed restrictions, which can obscure our true potential. Reflection provides the space to question these boundaries, to explore what lies beyond them, and to embrace the possibilities that await when we allow ourselves to break free. The process of self-discovery is also about acceptance. As we delve into the depths of our being, we encounter facets of ourselves that may be uncomfortable or challenging. Reflection allows us to confront these aspects with honesty and grace, fostering a sense of acceptance that is essential for personal growth. It is through this acceptance that we learn to love ourselves fully, embracing our imperfections and celebrating our uniqueness. Moreover, self-discovery is intrinsically linked to our sense of purpose. As we reflect on our experiences, we begin to discern patterns and themes that point toward our calling. We uncover the passions that ignite our spirit, the causes that resonate with our heart, and the contributions we wish to make in the world. This clarity of purpose serves as a guiding light, directing our actions and decisions in a way that is aligned with our true self. Reflection and self-discovery also play a pivotal role in our relationships. As we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, we become more attuned to the dynamics of our interactions with others. We develop empathy, recognizing the shared humanity in those around us. This enhanced self-awareness fosters healthier, more meaningful connections as we approach our relationships with authenticity and openness. The practice of reflection is not confined to moments of solitude. It can be integrated into our daily lives. Through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a few moments of quiet contemplation, we create a rhythm of introspection that supports ongoing self-discovery. These practices serve as anchors, grounding us in our truth and helping us navigate the challenges and opportunities that life presents. In embracing reflection and self-discovery, we embark on a transformative journey that enriches every aspect of our lives. We cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves, a greater understanding of our purpose, and a more profound appreciation for the beauty and complexity of our existence. This journey, though deeply personal, is also universal, a shared quest for meaning, fulfillment, and the realization of our highest potential. Mental resilience is the fortitude that allows us to navigate life's inevitable challenges with strength and grace. It is the inner resolve that empowers us to endure adversity, adapt to change, and emerge stronger from the trials we face. In an ever-changing world, mental resilience is not merely a desirable trait, but a necessary one, enabling us to maintain our equilibrium and continue moving forward despite setbacks and hardships. At its core, mental resilience is about the ability to bounce back from difficult experiences. It involves a complex interplay of emotional regulation, cognitive flexibility, and a sense of purpose. When faced with challenges, those who are resilient do not succumb to despair. Instead, they find ways to cope, recover, and even grow through the adversity. The foundation of mental resilience lies in our mindset, the way we perceive and respond to the world around us. A resilient mindset is one that embraces a growth-oriented perspective, viewing challenges as opportunities for learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. This shift in perspective is crucial because it allows us to see setbacks as temporary and manageable, rather than as defining or permanent. One of the key elements of building mental resilience is emotional regulation, the ability to manage and control our emotional responses in the face of stress. This does not mean suppressing emotions, but rather acknowledging them, understanding their origin, and responding in a way that is constructive rather than reactive. Emotional regulation helps us to remain calm under pressure, make rational decisions, and maintain a positive outlook even in difficult situations. Another critical component of resilience is cognitive flexibility, the ability to adapt our thinking and behavior in response to new and changing circumstances. This flexibility enables us to approach problems from multiple angles, consider alternative solutions, and adjust our strategies as needed. Cognitive flexibility is a hallmark of resilient individuals who can pivot and adapt rather than being rigidly attached to a single course of action. Resilience is also deeply connected to our sense of purpose and meaning. When we have a clear sense of what matters to us, we are more likely to persevere in the face of challenges. Purpose provides a guiding light, a reason to keep going even when the path is arduous. It anchors us, giving us the motivation and determination to overcome obstacles and continue striving toward our goals. Social support plays a significant role in fostering resilience. While resilience is often seen as an individual trait, it is also cultivated through our connections with others. Strong, supportive relationships provide a buffer against stress, offering emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging. The encouragement and empathy we receive from friends, family, and community can fortify our resilience, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Resilience is not a fixed trait. It is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. One of the ways to build resilience is through cultivating a practice of self-care. This involves attending to our physical, emotional, and mental well-being through activities that replenish our energy and foster a sense of balance. Regular exercise, adequate rest, healthy nutrition, and mindfulness practices are all essential components of self-care that support resilience. Mindfulness, in particular, is a powerful tool for enhancing resilience. By cultivating a state of present moment awareness, mindfulness helps us to become more attuned to our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to respond to stress with greater clarity and calm. It helps us to break free from cycles of rumination and worry, fostering a sense of peace and groundedness even amidst chaos. Developing a positive outlook is another important aspect of resilience. This does not mean denying the difficulties we face, but rather maintaining a sense of hope and optimism. Resilient individuals are able to find silver linings, focus on what they can control, and remain optimistic about the future. This positivity fuels perseverance, helping us to stay motivated and engaged, even in the face of setbacks. Resilience also involves learning from past experiences. Every challenge we overcome provides valuable lessons that can inform our future responses. By reflecting on our past successes and the strategies that helped us to navigate tough times, we build a repertoire of coping mechanisms that can be drawn upon in future challenges. This process of learning and growth is central to the development of resilience, transforming adversity into a catalyst for personal development. Ultimately, mental resilience is about cultivating the inner strength to face life's uncertainties with courage and confidence. It is a dynamic, evolving quality that empowers us to rise above difficulties, to keep moving forward, and to thrive in the face of adversity. Through intentional practice and self-awareness, we can strengthen our resilience, equipping ourselves to handle whatever life may bring with grace and determination. The noise within is a constant undercurrent in our lives, an internal dialogue that shapes our perceptions, decisions, and emotional states. It is the ceaseless chatter of our minds, filled with thoughts, memories, worries, and dreams. This inner noise can be both a source of creativity and insight, as well as a source of stress and confusion. Learning to navigate and manage the noise within is essential for achieving a sense of peace and clarity. The human mind is a complex and intricate network of thoughts, many of which operate simultaneously and unconsciously. These thoughts often arise spontaneously, influenced by our experiences, emotions, and environment. While some of this internal chatter is productive and helps us process information or solve problems, much of it can be distracting or even detrimental. Negative self-talk, doubts, anxieties, and repetitive worries can create a mental cacophony that overwhelms our ability to focus and enjoy the present moment. One of the challenges of managing the noise within is that it is often persistent and invasive. It can manifest as a critical inner voice that questions our decisions, undermines our confidence, and fuels our insecurities. This inner critic can be relentless, amplifying our fears and magnifying our perceived flaws. Left unchecked, it can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and self-sabotage, hindering our ability to pursue our goals and maintain healthy relationships. In addition to the critical inner voice, the noise within can also take the form of constant worry about the future or rumination about the past. These patterns of thinking can trap us in a loop of anxiety or regret, preventing us from fully engaging with the present. Worrying about what might happen or replaying past mistakes in our minds can create a sense of unease and restlessness, making it difficult to find peace. To quiet the noise within, it is essential to develop mindfulness and self-awareness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and acceptance, rather than being caught up in thoughts about the past or future. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more attuned to our thoughts and recognize when they are spiraling into negativity or distraction. This awareness allows us to intervene, to gently redirect our focus, and to create a mental space where peace can reside. One effective way to cultivate mindfulness is through meditation. Meditation is a practice of sitting in stillness, observing the flow of thoughts without judgment, and gently bringing the focus back to the breath or a chosen point of attention. This practice helps to train the mind to let go of unhelpful thoughts and to cultivate a sense of inner calm. Over time, meditation can reduce the intensity and frequency of the noise within, creating a more tranquil and balanced mental state. Another approach to managing the noise within is cognitive restructuring, a process of identifying and challenging negative thought patterns. By examining our thoughts critically, we can begin to recognize cognitive distortions, such as catastrophizing, overgeneralization, or black and white thinking. Once these patterns are identified, we can work to replace them with more balanced and constructive thoughts. This process can help to reduce the impact of the inner critic and promote a more positive and realistic outlook. Journaling is another valuable tool for managing the noise within. Writing down our thoughts and feelings can help to externalize them, making it easier to analyze and understand them. Journaling can provide a safe space to explore our inner world, to process emotions, and gain insights into the sources of our mental noise. By regularly engaging in this practice, we can develop greater clarity and emotional intelligence. Physical activity is also beneficial for quieting the mind. Exercise releases endorphins, which have a natural calming effect on the brain. Activities such as yoga, tai chi, or even a brisk walk in nature can help to reduce stress and promote mental clarity. These activities also provide an opportunity to disconnect from the constant stimulation of modern life and to reconnect with the body and breath, grounding us in the present moment. It is important to recognize that the goal is not to eliminate all thoughts, but to create a healthy balance where thoughts do not dominate our experience or dictate our emotions. By developing strategies to manage the noise within, we can cultivate a more peaceful and centered mind, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. The journey to quiet the noise within is ongoing, requiring patience, practice, and compassion. It involves learning to listen to our thoughts without becoming entangled in them, to observe them without judgment, and to create a space of calm amidst the mental chatter. In this space, we can find clarity, focus, and a deeper connection to ourselves and the present moment, enabling us to live more fully and authentically. The importance of patience cannot be overstated, especially in a world that thrives on immediacy and instant results. In a society where everything from communication to gratification is accelerated, patience often feels like a forgotten virtue. Yet, it is one of the most powerful qualities we can cultivate, allowing us to endure hardships, navigate challenges, and achieve long-term goals without succumbing to frustration or haste. If you believe patience, it also includes some people who experience stress, confusion. Patience is not a passive quality, but rather an active process that requires discipline, mindfulness, and an understanding of the larger picture. It is the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of uncertainty, delay, or difficulty. It is the capacity to hold space for discomfort, to wait without becoming agitated, or giving in to impulsive reactions. In essence, patience is the practice of maintaining control over our impulses, trusting that things will unfold in their own time, and that we can weather the storm of impatience. One of the primary reasons patience is so important is that it allows us to stay focused on the long-term vision, even when immediate results are not forthcoming. In our goal-driven culture, it is easy to become discouraged when progress is slow or when obstacles appear to stand in our way. However, patience teaches us to break down larger goals into manageable steps, to focus on the process rather than obsessing over the outcome, and then focus on the process rather than obsessing over the outcome. It helps us to trust in the journey, knowing that every small effort, no matter how seemingly insignificant, is contributing to our eventual success. In the realm of personal growth, patience is essential for building lasting change. Habits, whether positive or negative, are deeply ingrained in our minds and behaviors, and transforming them requires time and consistency. We cannot expect to change overnight, nor should we expect immediate results. Patience allows us to persist through the inevitable setbacks and challenges that arise on the path to self-improvement. It helps us to approach our growth with gentleness, to accept the ebbs and flows of progress, and to continue putting in the effort even when it feels like we are not moving as quickly as we would like. Moreover, patience enables us to develop a deeper sense of empathy and understanding in our relationships with others. In a fast-paced world, we often expect quick resolutions to conflicts or misunderstandings, but true connection takes time. By practicing patience with others, we create space for meaningful communication, active listening, and the building of trust. Patience allows us to see the perspectives of those around us, to offer compassion in times of difficulty, and to navigate disagreements with a sense of calm and understanding. It helps us to be more present, to hold space for others, and to offer support without rushing or judging. In moments of difficulty, patience acts as a stabilizing force. Life inevitably brings moments of hardship, loss, disappointment, failure, or frustration that can leave us feeling disoriented or hopeless. It is in these moments that patience becomes a tool for resilience. Rather than allowing negative emotions to overwhelm us or making impulsive decisions that may not serve our best interests, patience allows us to step back and gain perspective. It helps us to process our feelings, reflect on the situation, and wait for clarity before taking action. This time of reflection can lead to better decision-making, preventing rash choices that may cause more harm than good. Patience is also crucial in the pursuit of creativity and innovation. Creative processes rarely follow a linear path. They often involve periods of uncertainty, trial and error, and moments of frustration when progress seems stalled. Patience enables us to endure the inevitable periods of stagnation, to continue experimenting without giving up. It teaches us to trust in the creative process, to allow ideas to gestate and evolve, rather than forcing them into premature fruition. It fosters an attitude of curiosity and exploration, where the journey of creation is just as important as the final product. In the realm of health and well-being, patience plays a key role in recovery and self-care. Whether recovering from an illness, injury, or mental health challenge, healing is rarely immediate. It requires time, attention, and consistent effort. Patience helps us to honor our bodies and minds, to accept the pace of our recovery, and to avoid the frustration that can arise when progress is slower than expected. It encourages us to take small steps toward healing, knowing that each step, no matter how minor, is part of a larger, transformative process. In cultivating patience, we also cultivate an awareness of our desires and impulses. In a world that constantly encourages us to act on our whims and desires, patience teaches us to differentiate between fleeting urges and true needs. It gives us the ability to pause, to reflect on our choices, and to make decisions that align with our long-term goals and values. Rather than reacting impulsively, we can respond thoughtfully, with a sense of calm and purpose. Ultimately, patience is a skill that requires practice and intentionality. It does not come naturally to all of us, especially in a world that values speed and efficiency above all else. But with practice, patience becomes a powerful ally, offering us the peace and resilience needed to navigate life's challenges with grace. It is a quality that empowers us to persist, to trust the process, and to maintain a sense of hope even in the face of adversity. By embracing patience, we open ourselves up to the deeper rhythms of life, finding wisdom, strength, and fulfillment in the spaces between our desires and their fulfillment. The journey of personal transformation is one of the most profound and rewarding endeavors a person can undertake. It is a lifelong process of shedding old layers, embracing new perspectives, and evolving into the best version of oneself. Unlike external achievements or milestones that are tangible and measurable, personal transformation is an internal shift that takes place at the core of our being. It is about aligning our actions, thoughts, and values with a deeper sense of purpose, authenticity, and fulfillment. Personal transformation begins with self-awareness, the ability to look inward and recognize the patterns, behaviors, and beliefs that shape our lives. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which all meaningful change is built. Without it, we remain unaware of the ways in which we are limiting ourselves or repeating old habits. It is through introspection that we come to understand our true desires, our fears, and the forces that drive us. We begin to see ourselves not as fixed entities, but as dynamic beings capable of growth and change. Once we cultivate self-awareness, the next step in personal transformation is embracing vulnerability. Transformation requires a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths, to acknowledge our weaknesses, and to let go of the need for perfection. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but it is actually a source of strength. It is the courage to face our insecurities, to admit our flaws, and to open ourselves to the possibility of growth. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for healing, learning, and personal evolution. The process of personal transformation also requires a shift in mindset. Often we operate with limiting beliefs, thoughts and assumptions about ourselves and the world that hold us back from realizing our full potential. These beliefs are often shaped by past experiences, societal expectations, or negative conditioning. To transform, we must challenge these beliefs, question their validity, and replace them with more empowering thoughts that align with our true potential. This shift in mindset allows us to break free from self-imposed limitations and opens up new possibilities for growth and success. In personal transformation, the desire to change must be coupled with intentional action. Transformation is not a passive process. It requires commitment, effort, and persistence. It is about making conscious choices each day that align with our goals and values. Small, consistent actions over time lead to profound change, whether it is adopting new habits, setting clear intentions, or taking risks to step outside of our comfort zones. Personal transformation demands that we actively participate in our own evolution. Part of this process involves letting go of the past, releasing old identities, grudges, and attachments that no longer serve us. Our past experiences, while valuable, do not define us. We are not bound by previous mistakes, traumas, or failures. Transformation requires that we forgive ourselves for past missteps and learn to view our experiences as opportunities for growth rather than limitations. By letting go of the past, we free ourselves to embrace the present moment and to step into the future with a renewed sense of possibility. Another critical element of personal transformation is the development of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It is an essential skill for navigating the complexities of life and building meaningful relationships. As we become more emotionally intelligent, we learn to respond to situations with empathy, patience, and understanding. This heightened emotional awareness allows us to navigate challenges with grace and resilience, enabling us to maintain our sense of balance and perspective, even in the face of adversity. Personal transformation also involves cultivating resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward despite difficulties. Life is filled with challenges, and the path to transformation is rarely linear. There will be moments of doubt, failure, and frustration. However, resilience allows us to persist in the face of obstacles, to learn from our mistakes, and to continue growing. It is through these moments of adversity that we often experience the most profound transformation, as they push us to tap into our inner strength and find new ways to overcome challenges. As we move through the journey of personal transformation, it is important to remain patient and compassionate with ourselves. Change takes time, and it is easy to become discouraged when progress seems slow or when we encounter setbacks. However, transformation is not a race. It is a gradual unfolding. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, we can celebrate our progress, embrace our imperfections, and continue moving forward with a sense of grace. The impact of personal transformation extends beyond the individual. As we evolve and grow, we inspire those around us to do the same. Our personal transformation has the potential to create a ripple effect, influencing our relationships, communities, and even the world at large. By embracing our own growth, we contribute to the collective transformation of society, creating a more compassionate, authentic, and empowered world. Ultimately, personal transformation is about living in alignment with our truest selves, shedding the layers of conditioning and limitation, and embracing the fullness of who we are. It is a lifelong process of becoming, an ongoing journey of growth, self-discovery, and evolution. While the path may be challenging at times, the rewards are immeasurable. Greater self-acceptance, deeper fulfillment, and a profound sense of purpose. But through personal transformation, we unlock our highest potential, becoming the individuals we were always meant to be. In conclusion, the journey toward personal transformation is not a mere pursuit of change. It is a profound process of self-discovery, growth, and empowerment. It requires patience, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to embracing vulnerability, self-awareness, and the courage to challenge limiting beliefs. As we embark on this journey, we are called to let go of the past, cultivate emotional intelligence, and take intentional actions that align with our highest values and goals. The path to transformation is often filled with obstacles, doubts, and moments of discomfort. Yet it is through these challenges that we discover our true strength and potential. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory, and each setback is an opportunity for learning and growth. Personal transformation does not happen overnight, but with consistent effort, self-compassion, and an open heart, we can unlock our highest selves and create lives filled with purpose, fulfillment, and authenticity. By embracing the process of personal transformation, we not only enrich our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embark on their own journeys. Ultimately, it is through our collective growth that we contribute to a more compassionate, empowered, and authentic world. Let us commit to the ongoing journey of transformation and become the best versions of ourselves. For in doing so, we have the power to shape the future.